Hi everyone, Donna here. I want to thank you for joining me for this video on my channel today. Um, Today we are going to be doing a makeup. We got a bunch of the Wet n Wild. It's one of the lowest priced makeups we could find. We'd already done an e.l.f. one for you. This one is Wet n Wild. So we were going to do a full face makeup with Wet n Wild products. So we could see if it's any good or not. I ended up paying like $25 for everything. I got the foundation and we got the primer. We got, this is a contour stick and concealer kind of combination. Some blush. Eye color, mascara, and lipstick. And we thought we would do our makeup today with these products because, like I said, $25, and they would probably last, a good while. So if you didn't have a whole lot of money to spend on makeup, this might be a good option for you. So we're going to go ahead and get started.
Yes.
Step one is the primer.
Yes, so we went ahead and got the Wet n Wild Glass Correct Primer Base, and this actually is a green primer. So it does cover redness, which is really good because she struggles with a little bit of rosacea on her face. So that's why we opted for that one. Sorry, I'm going to grab a sponge. So we're going to go ahead and apply this. Got to get it open first, I think.
Starbucks is good. I'm going to take the last bite of my lunch while she's getting ready.
Got it. Okay, so we're just going to apply it like this. Wow, it's really, really green. But I guess that means it might cover really well.
I think the e.l.f. one was green too.
Yeah. So we're just going to I usually like rub in my primer. So I'm just going to kind of rub it in like that.
Takes getting used to because we're used to that other primer.
I know, this one is a little more slick. I believe this was $5, this primer. Our normal primer is definitely more, it feels like more thick and like grippy, if that makes any sense. It just feels like it sticks a little more. This one feels very like moisturizer like. It's very smooth, which could be a good thing if you're looking for some hydration underneath your makeup. So we're just going to prime all the way down to the neck. That green definitely went away, which is good. Kind of a good thing. And it's a little bit illuminating. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's giving her a nice glow, which is great. So this is definitely more of like an illuminating primer. Okay, now that we've done that.
Oh, and you can see that it has covered some of the red because the green tends to neutralize the red.
Yeah, it's definitely done some neutralizing there.
That is the correct. That was $5.28.
Yes.
Next, we're going to put the makeup on.
The Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the color Nude Ivory. And that was also $5 and
Photo?
Oh, wait.
$3.59
Oh,
it
wow.
looks like.
Okay. Yeah. Not bad for a foundation. $3. Wow. So it has this little kind of spatula type of applicator, which is interesting. Something I've really never seen before. And I think that you just kind of apply it like this, which is kind of cool. You just kind of like pick it up on there and okay.
The neck.
Oh, yeah.
I want to show them a close up of that funny looking
Applicator? Yeah. Which it's nice because you can add the kind of perfect amount to the different spots of the face. And obviously you can't blend it in with that, but it kind of helps you spread everything around. Whereas like normal foundations, I'd only be able to put like a dot here, there. With this one, I can kind of put little dots throughout the face, smaller spots of like smaller dots of foundation to where I can kind of focus it on the certain areas. And actually it seems like it's taking me less time to blend, which is kind of nice. So that's kind of cool.
Just
Cool
wanted
applicator.
to mention to make sure that your sponge is damp,
Yes.
not soaking wet, but damp when you're doing this. That really helps with the coverage.
Not bad coverage at all. And I'm going to also take this under the eye and on the eyelids because we don't have, our concealer's kind of illuminating, so we'll focus that on the parts that we want to highlight. So we're going to cover the whole face with this one. You just want to blend it into your little nose crevices and everything. Here, look up. So yeah, I think blending the foundation under your eyes as well will really help the concealer blend and melt into your skin a little bit more. So the one thing is that it doesn't sink into like your lines as much as some other foundations that I've put on you, because normally it kind of will like get in there by itself, but I'm kind of having to put it in there. But it's like for $3, you know, still pretty good foundation. Okay, so now that that's on, we're going to go ahead and use the Wet n Wild dual-ended contour stick. So it's a contour and a highlighting concealer. And that was $5.28, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was $5.28. Not bad for a two-product product. Also, this brand is vegan and cruelty-free, which is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just going to take a little bit here under the eye, and we're just going to use the stick to kind of, and it's highlighting, so look up. So what's nice is that I can take this really close to the eye to be able to blend it in. And then I'm just going to take a little brush to do my blending here. And kind of blend that into the, wow, it really melts into the foundation pretty well. Definitely brightening. I don't know if you guys can see a difference there, but I do. Uh-oh. Okay. So now we're going to do this side. And it's just like a little stick like this, so I'm just putting it in the normal places that I would kind of do concealer. But I am putting a little more since it's a cream. It's not giving me as much product as I normally would use concealer-wise. So I'm just trying to put it in all the spots of the face where you do the brightening. And I'm just kind of following also what it says on the packaging. This is where they have it for on the packaging as well. So I'm just going to try and follow the directions on the packaging as much as I possibly can. Okay, so I'm going to blend that in, and then we will try the contour next. Which the contour is very light. We picked a very light shade, so it might blend into her foundation. We'll see how it goes. But it's blending in really nice and smoothly to the foundation, so I love that. Here, look up. I will say it's kind of sticking in some areas. Like it wants to stay there. And I'm like, no, don't stay there. So that's the only thing, is that it's a little hard to, like under her eye here, it's kind of wanting to like cling.
You might have to do one spot at a time or something.
Yeah. It looks pretty blended out though. So we're going to try the contour.
So what I was telling her is, because it tends to dry quickly, you might want to, instead of doing like a whole bunch like she did, maybe just do like an eye.
Yeah.
You can just kind of.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do over here, is just do the... Yeah, it's kind of taking a lot to blend out. It's blending out beautifully, actually. So if you can see that. Just add some dimension to her face, which is nice. And then I'll try that over here. Blend that out. Which normally we never use a contour or bronzer in her makeup routine.
Mm-mm.
But I figured since we bought the product, we might as well display how to use it.
A lot of the contouring is going to depend on the shape of your face.
Yeah.
So
her
if your
nose-
face isn't shaped like mine, your contouring would have to be different.
So her nose I'm going to do a little differently than on the packaging because, like I said, like she just said, she has kind of a different nose. So I'm going to do her contouring like that.
Oh, you're trying to make it look narrower.
Yeah.
So what the way she just put that on was if like you wanted to make your nose look narrower, that's what you would use the contouring for there, like she did it. We did that when we were trying to make me look like the American Girl, my American Girl doll.
Oh, yes,
And
yes.
it came out so cute. It was adorable.
So I don't know if you guys can tell, but her nose definitely looks a little more narrow. I didn't go crazy.
It's subtle, but you'll be surprised.
Yeah, I probably could have done a little more, but we want this to kind of be a natural look today, so we
I
don't
always
want
like
to.
my makeup to be more on the natural side.
Yeah. We don't want to give her a super, super tiny nose to where it looks like she got plastic surgery.
If I had gotten plastic surgery, it'd probably be all black and blue.
It's some there too. So yeah, I will say that you have to put in some work to blend this, which is okay because it's only $5. Some other contours I've used are a lot more buttery and they blend out a little easier. So that's one thing about this one that I will mention, is that this is a little bit
Yeah, the
tough.
The makeup that's cost a little more tends to be easier to blend and put on and all of that. But we're doing this for, like, if you don't have a lot of money. I think this would be good for young people or people who don't have a lot of flaws on their skin.
Yeah.
I think Wet n Wild would be a good brand.
Yeah. So I'm just going to go over everything, make sure everything's all nice and blended. And then, so we couldn't actually find a powder from Wet n Wild at our store,
Walmart.
at our Walmart. So we are
by the
just,
way, we got this at Walmart.
yes, we got everything from Walmart. But we couldn't find a Wet n Wild powder. They do have a couple of good powders. I have one personally, the translucent powder. It comes in a big tub thing, and a lot comes with it. I believe it's about $5. I personally use it for my makeup. I love it. So if you're looking for something from Wet n Wild that's good, for powder, I recommend that one. But yeah, we don't have a Wet n Wild powder for today because they didn't have one at our Walmart location. So I'm just going to use our own powder. This is the Palladio Loose Brightening Powder that I'm
We
using
got
here.
that one
Look
on
up.
Amazon. I can link it below for you guys if you like.
Look up.
But
Up. Sorry.
like she said, Wet n Wild does have a powder. Our store was just out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, they have a couple of powders. I think.
I prefer the translucent myself.
Yeah, that's what mine is. It's like a big tub of like translucent powder, which is great because it has lasted me probably a year now. And because I don't put on a lot of powder, I don't want to look like I don't want to look like a cake face. So, but yeah, it's lasted me quite a while, so I really like it. So I'd recommend that one if you guys are looking for a Wet n Wild
Inexpensive
powder. Yes, or an inexpensive powder. That one's really good as well. Next we got the Wet n Wild blush in Pinch Me Pink. Looks like this, and that was
$3.18.
$3.18. So it's a really pretty pink color. It's a lot more vibrant than it looks on camera. It looks like really dull here, but it's really a vibrant pink color.
We didn't buy the brushes, but if you're just getting started with makeup, they do have some good brushes.
And they're only 98 cents.
Yeah, they're like 98 cents.
Oh, wow. That blush, do you
e.l.f.
see
also
it?
has some good brushes that are inexpensive. They're usually, they start at $1.
This blush is pigmented, like, wow. It is really showing up here. It's showing out. It is very pigmented. I don't know if you guys could tell, but look in the mirror. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, I can tell in this one.
I'm gonna just tone it down a little bit with some powder because she looks like she just went to the beach. I'm gonna blend that out. Put some on the nose like I always do. This is a really good blush though. I really am pleased with this. This looks really good.
And I've been using the e.l.f. one.
Yeah.
We've been using that e.l.f. one quite regularly. That's a good blush too.
Yeah, I would say the e.l.f. one and this one are very comparable. They're like the same color basically, but this one's a little more pigmented. I won't lie. This one is more, the color payoff is.
Of course, they're two different colors as well, I
Yeah,
believe.
here.
What am I doing?
Yeah,
Can you
they
see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are two different colors, but very similar, I would say.
So those are two, and like I said, I use the e.l.f. one quite frequently.
Yeah.
So it works
Yeah,
for
this
me. I'm
blush
happy
looks
with it.
gorgeous. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, so now that we're done with the face, we're going to move on to the
This
eyes.
side's darker.
Oh, is it? Here, look at
I
me.
think so.
Yeah, it is. You're right. Here, go like this. I'm going to powder your hair and you're like creasing. Here, I'll just.
When you get old, you get little wrinkles around here.
Yeah. Here, look at me. Okay, I think you're good now.
Okay, so the eye palette, I believe that was $3.18.
Yes, it's the Wet n Wild Color Icon. It has 5 colors and it's called Petaliti, I think. Yeah, So it has a dark purple, a nudish brown, a sparkly pink. Oh yeah, the dark purple is sparkly as well. A sparkly light purple, and a sparkly champagne colored.
I love sparkly.
So that's pretty good. How much was it again? I'm sorry.
$3.18.
$3.18. Not bad. Not bad for 5
I'm gonna
colors.
show it up close so they can see the colors. Can you see
Here,
the
let me open it.
colors? Okay.
There we go.
These are pretty colors, aren't they?
Yeah, so this
Very
is
nice.
the dark sparkly purple, the nude, the pink, the lavender, and the champagne. So, gorgeous. Love that. Okay, so I think we're going to do something simple for the eyes. We're just going to go ahead and I'm going to take this sparkly purple, because she loves purple. If you guys don't normally watch her videos and you don't know, she loves purple. As you can see, she's wearing purple right now.
Mm-hmm.
I want to match your outfit. I love that. I love matching her makeup to her outfits. Oh, wow. This is so pretty. Wow. It's very glittery. Color payoff is alright, but the glitter is like, woo! Beautiful. So I'm going to focus that purple on the outer of her eye and just really blend that in really well. So like the whole outer corner of the eye here. I'm going to do kind of like a V-ish shape. And then I'm going to take the champagne color, this one right here, and I'm going to focus that on the inner part of her eye. I'm going to try a different brush with this one because it's just, the champagne color payoff is not as good as the purple, I'm not going to lie. I can't really see it. I'm really trying here. The purple is gorgeous, but the champagne, I don't know, it could be her skin tone. It could be just like her skin. Okay, I can actually see it a little bit. So I'm going to go all the way into the inner corner with that to give her inner corner some highlight. And just kind of blend those two together here. So it's very natural, as you can see, very light, not too heavy on the makeup, but something you'll still be able to notice. And I love this. I always am doing like a light shimmering purple on her, and I think this might be my new favorite. And it's definitely like a pinky purple, like a little, it has a little pink hue to it, but I actually really love that. So yeah, I'm going to do about like 3/4 of the eye with that. This whole area is just going to purple. And then we're going to do the champagne in here. Try to really pack that on. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but this actually looks so pretty. Wow. Just the ombre from the champagne to the purple. I love it. So I will say that the color payoff could be a little better, but it's not bad for $5. I'm kind of having to use a lot to get the pigment that I want. $3?
It was $3.18, I think.
Oh, it was $3. Okay.
$3.18.
But yeah, so not bad for $3, but still just trying to be honest here that the color payoff could be better. But I think it's actually a great eyeshadow for the price. I would definitely. I think it's definitely pretty good and very pretty. So yeah, as I said, I'm having to kind of pack it on here a little more than I normally would. But I think that looks pretty good. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but her eyes are very shimmery. They have a purple, and then it kind of goes into that nude color. I did kind of have to use a lot of this color, as you can see, but this one was really pigmented, so I like that. So yeah, and the rest of the colors seem to be okay. Here's some swatches. This is the darkest one, this is the nude one, and then this is the light pink. So yeah, I think the purple looks good. In person it looks really good. It looks very purple. It actually matches your shirt perfectly. So
Mascara.
next we got a mascara. This is a Wet n Wild Mega Protein Mascara in Very Black.
$2.18 for that one.
And yeah, so this was $2.18. And not bad. It's kind of like mini. It's kind of like tiny, but for $2, this is like great to like keep in your
And it's
car
kind of good
to
because if you
touch up.
don't wear makeup a whole lot, they can dry out when they're bigger.
Yeah. Just looks straight. So I will say this is a very light mascara. It's not, so if you're into like really light mascaras, light coverage, then this could be great for you. But I really do like the ones that will coat her lashes in one coat, because I usually do her lashes, and it's just a lot easier to be able to just put one coat on than have to sit here and coat her eyes like 5, 6, 7, 10 times. So I will say that I don't really like that about it, that I have to sit here and put like a lot of coats to get the result that I want. But hey, for $2, not bad. Not bad. I think this is I think it's all really good makeup for its price, very budget friendly, very, you know, if you're just starting out, this would be some good things to practice with, I think. And, or if, like you said, you don't wear a lot of it, it could be really good for that too. Because it's not expensive. It's not like you're gonna be spending all this money. Like, say you only wear makeup on occasion, I think this would be really good. You know, like if you only wear makeup for like weddings or birthdays and stuff like that, this could be really good because you don't have to spend all that money, and if it goes bad before you use it next, you won't spend very much getting some more. So I think this could also be really great for teenagers who are starting to experiment like at home and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Look up. Like, you know, for parents who want to have their teenagers experiment with makeup, or beginners, like I said. Very natural looking mascara though. I actually really like it. It gives this really beautifully natural look to the eyes. Ooh, be careful. Okay, there you go.
Looks like it's dried pretty quick too.
Yes. I'm gonna fix this here actually. Okay. And the sides are kind of. Yeah, I made the lashes actually really long too. I don't know if you can see her bottom ones, but they are so long. So,
The lipstick was 98 cents.
Yes, this was only 98 cents. Like I said, really good for teenagers who want to try it out. 98 cents, like, you know.
Yeah.
Or even if, you know how little girls kind of have play makeup, you could always add that into there. Or if you want to find a color that's good for you, this is just like really good. Doesn't smell chemically, which is good because a lot of lipsticks that are on the cheaper side will smell kind of chemically. And oh my gosh, so pretty. It's like this beautiful frosty pink. Wow, love that. Okay, here, do the top. Like that. Here, you have something here. Fix your lips a little more. I like this actually. Again, just hold it. I just want to make sure it's all around your mouth. Okay, open. Okay, and there we go. The makeup is done. We're going to also add a setting spray. I forgot they have a couple setting sprays that you can buy. We just decided not to get one. So we're going to use the Pharmacy Time Locker setting spray, just our normal setting spray. But they have a couple of really good ones. They have like one in a little bottle, and it has like these little time marks around the top. And I forgot what it's called. But it's actually really good. I used it for years, so I would definitely recommend that one if you're looking for a setting spray from this brand. So we're just going to set her, and there we go.
And that's one thing that when girls start beginning to put makeup on, they forget is to do the finishing spray.
Yes.
So if you don't have one, you want to make sure you buy one. And a lot of times it's good to buy the same product because you know, they're made to work together. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I think for the prices that we got, I think it looks pretty good. You did notice that, I noticed that with the lipstick she had to use more. Also with the eye, she ended up having to use more, so they're not, the eye colors are not as pigmented. But if you're new to using makeup, that is probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Because you don't worry that you're going to do too much, because you're just going to do little by little. So thank you for joining us today and watching us try out the Wet n Wild makeup. Again, I think I would recommend it for those who are just starting to wear makeup, don't have a whole lot of wrinkles and stuff that they want the makeup foundation to soak into.
Or people that just are on a budget.
Or if you're just on a budget and you can't afford to buy expensive makeup, then I think this is going to be fine. So we're going to be doing this a few times with other brands on our channel so that you can come in and watch them and make a decision as to which makeup product will work for you. So thank you so much for joining us. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe to our channel. Also, don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.